Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Again, it's Fournette. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Incomplete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Bortles to the former Jet, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags' first down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Xavier Williams.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
He's 93 speed. He's 93 speed with 95 acceleration.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He'll look good, Red, over here.
Lucy. 372. 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Calais Campbell able to get him for a loss of about 3. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And some room to work. Got some room at the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
He's going to fire one. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, you got Derek. What did he give up for that?
So after the INT, it's Bortles. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just felt incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Oh, my God.
He's got room to run. And now look at him go.
Fournette just rolled.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
Come on.
Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gostkowski, the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
I knew it.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Kiss my ass, Echo.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on an opening drive folled by an interception last time out.
Sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
I haven't a clue, sir.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. They set up the screen to Hill. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought
He's going to die here. He's young.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football
He's not
as
trash.
we begin the 2nd quarter. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
All right, my player's out. All right, mine out, cuz.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll go to Barkley again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
All these haters are
to go
today,
now as
Tyreek.
the
Show 'em what's
clock
real,
runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Yes, sir.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. On 3rd down, Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
You ain't heard it, Black?
On first down,
oh, they're mixing up for you right quick.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
I just freestyle my shit.
Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs are in for 6.
You know, we got to keep, since he got all them deep defenders, we got to keep everything intact. Yeah, I can't go to the top of Ramsey and motherfucking Lattimore. Slay. Asking for
fielded in the end zone.
I didn't know. I'm glad y'all said something. I'd have kept trying to bomb that bitch.
A good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
We know what the fuck's
Jaguars
going on
offense as they get set to go again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
I knew he was coming with him coming down here
on first down. He'll buy some time right. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Oh, shit. I'm like, Black Sake is.
Fournette, a first down carry.
God damn.
Some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Got more yards right now. Now don't make me turn it on, Echo.
Extra point good by Gostkowski.
All right, how many yards again? Watch this. Watch me turn it on. Watch me turn it on. Watch me turn it on. I'm about to turn it on.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, JJ.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
He gave that safety the business. Who's that safety at?
They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space.
Go down there with him again.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And an alley to run.
You done woke me up, Echo. You done woke me up, Echo. He should have scored that.
Into Jacksonville territory.
Boy, for real, we're going to slice that up.
59 to go in the first half.
We're going to slice that up.
With more after this.
He got 122 rushing yards, Barkley do. It's only second quarter, I can catch him.
Let's go, come on.
Gonna have me lock in on him. Come down, come down, come down. Go, 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 go.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Battle of the backs, baby.
Barkley, his
Battle of the backs.
Of the season. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the
All
lead.
right. Saquon got 125 rushing yards. Let's see if I can get
done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
Shut your
line.
bum ass up,
Out
drop.
comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
He got 127 yards. Oh, yeah,
he's short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings
got 2
up
more yards.
a
I mean,
3rd
he's
down.
done.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got the hook
He's
up
a
to
monster.
lead.
A fucking
And now
monster.
we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a
M-U-N.
timeout instead.
Not a monster,
As
a
they
monster.
stop it here with
M-U-N.
just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Bortles
Screen, I
now
knew
on
it.
1st
I'm looking at
down.
it.
Toward the center
Know what
of
he
the
was throwing
field,
with that
but
one.
it's
Let's go.
incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They
Like
tried to make
Bortles?
something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely
It's over,
ill-advised.
Bortles.
Just wonder about his mechanics
It's
right
over.
now, you know, and that's the tough part.
Might as well
You
mess,
do
baby.
so
Now I
much
know you
stuff
come
in
with that counter.
practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure.
What I
Whether
say?
it's pressure from
What
the
I say?
defense or
What I
just the
say?
pressure of playing the game.
He's going to let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20.
We caught that bitch.
And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Please don't do it.
Punch right.
You gotta pass the ball. He's gotta pass the ball. He's only got potentially 3 plays.
Bortles on the give to
This
Fournette.
motherfucker didn't pass the
And
ball.
he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Son of a bitch.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. These two teams in this first half
And he
have been
missed the
fun.
kick, though.
Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive
He did.
coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah,
He's kicking swag surfing now.
Being able to put scores
Right on the
together
sideline.
and really bunch them up and have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
I'm going to beat him, watch. I'm going to beat him in yard. He's so mad he ain't kicking the ball.
So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
We're going to be in that prevent, D. Come out and roast that ass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Caught me last minute on that one. That's all right. Let's see where that safety's at. I am this time. Watch. Oh, it's too late.
Second down, here's
It's too late.
Rodgers.
This
And
is.
going deep for Hill.
This is. This is.
That's caught inside the
This
20.
is.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
This is.
How did they get that
This
done?
is.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Go ahead. We know you run it. You wait for me to flip-flop and change everything. I'm not. I'm not. Now he going audible with like... Stay at home. Yeah, there you go.
5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their
Not
first, so 2
moving.
remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You can't have it, bro. You can't have it. Oh, shit.
Lucy. Lucy.
On second down, here's Bortles. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. 6 yards is the
cross
pickup,
my
and
eyes
that'll
with that
lead to
one,
a third down.
Let's not quibble about the game
good.
there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Trying to break it up a little bit with that one, good.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, look at this!
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
This nigga just went through 3
It's an
motherfuckers,
8-yard
man.
pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really
right.
had its problems trying to keep him contained.
If he don't score, he don't win.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll lose yardage here.
Score,
back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
I'm the same, cut. Free smoke.
Hey.
Free smoke.
Throw that.
Bortles to throw on second down. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins.
Free smoke.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
come on,
you're
Cook.
able to hit a receiver in
game,
stride,
Cook.
and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Lucy. Hey. So right.
He's gonna do smoke.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Safarian Jenkins
do,
has
Cut.
it. And he'll go down right
Stack
around the
tight on you,
47
Cut.
this time. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Take that.
That is
got
much too long.
154
That's into
yards.
the end zone for a touchback. So
that
here's
guy.
the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The toss out to Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Come on, Fisher!
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Malik Jackson with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Oh, hell no.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive
Oh,
series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
No gain on the play there, second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Now Bortles dumps it off to Fournette. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the gun, it's Bortles. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Put that ball down, bitch.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Lucy.
Now Bortles got to have this one.
Finish it up, forward. Finish it up, forward. God damn, this nigga slow.
And a huge return as he'll take this one
Look how fast.
down inside the 30-yard line.
Look how fast Blake Bortles caught him, man.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
Forward.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the
Blake
equipment
Bortles got
guys to
99
make sure
speed.
they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job.
Nah,
Finding ways
I intercepted it. I was going the other way with a linebacker. With nobody in the screen, and Blake Bortles just hawked me down like nothing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It used to be the best thing happening to Blake Bortles.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
You pay sales tax on the house. In the house. I know you put it in your payment or whatever.
incomplete. Toss play left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
How deep is your love?
Bring up. Jumbo! Jelly. Some left jelly.
On second down, Hill. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a fourth down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
And that's the
And
ball.
the kick by Butker is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think...
And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Shotgun now for Bortles. Going for his line back, and he's got it complete. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Jaguars on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
380. Move. 380. 11B. 11B.
Bortles going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game.
Game time, Cook.
Hurry up.
Take the ball, man. Take the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football. But
what he
you're
do,
also
that's what he
counting on
do.
his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That boy could do.
The Chiefs on third down.
They've
They've hit
like
2
that,
for
Black.
4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Losing 6 yards there to bring up 4th.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice in the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Kansas City, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
That was the quality. The quality was very good. Oh, look at Shaquan Barkley got that upgrade again. Boy, this boy get an upgrade every week. He get every week get an upgrade. Oh, man.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke.
Oh, he got one speed. He got a speed upgrade. 94 speed now. Oh, that's gonna be fast. But you got Hitch.
I heard that you in love with the stuff in your
Kennedy said no, man. Kennedy gave him to him, so he kind of still has. He still kind of reigns supreme in who I trade with. When he give you something, you know, it's kind of like, you know, almost like Indian giving almost.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the jewels.
Speed upgrade. I've been looking for that.
Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These ocean side views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind.
I'm content, bro. I ain't gonna say real happy. I'm just content.
Loyal and honor, don't break the road codes. The more red rose, max with the rose gold.
8 weeks.
Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, man. With the Mikey, man. See? I told him. Let too many Jamaicans in the league, man. That's what happened.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this.
Cowboys lost.
Tell me something I don't know.
That's one reason.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home,
resign.
Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, relax, relax.
I only work for one full-time job.
Tell me something I don't know. What?
Go back.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. 94 speed, 95 excel. Oh my God. club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They ain't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules.
I could have said it before. At least said, hey, if he was in free agency, ain't nobody signed this player. I could have did that.
She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's to the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
He listening, he lurking.
We the American dream.
He gonna say, what you say, cry baby bitch? Come on here, Webb. There you go, see? Yep. Oh, that's Echo.
Laughing at my haters like you dummies. The night is young, girl. What can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big
Cry
ball.
baby bitch.
Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vanish. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done dared every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Y'all 2 big motherfuckers, man.
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just wanna make enough to pay dividends. Then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Hold on, let me see if I...
Track how G go too fast. I don't need wear no seatbelt. Bad look, got no upgrade. Now she got. How about the range on? Who is the baby? He gone. Man, these old rappers getting boring. They be taking shots, I ignore them. Send them to the hood while I'm touring. Making plays out of town like I'm Jordan. Need to go get your. Walk on my way, I'm a sport. Lamborghini, I don't want no Porsche. I'm on fire, don't touch me, I'm tortured. Had the fish on my teeth, I went fortunate. Put the town on my back, I'm a horseman. One more year, I'm gonna make it affordless. They load me in the bay like he 40. I be sitting inside of the Moreland. Ain't no screens attached, keeping it cordless. She keep calling, but I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it for it. Man, can't stop me, I'm going it. Man, can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time I get gone, I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I get gone, I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes.
My body, I got pissed, somebody keep checking my pose. Walking in the club with no warning, take care of the money, they swing on the water on me like the sunny. I shine when it's sunny, this platinum and rose. Gonna out the street when I go to DC, I'ma see the mode. Every time I'm gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know they'd be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I'm gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know they'd be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go.
Crazy different city with some different. I can switch my the same way that I change my clothes. Man, it's crazy. I'm envelope. And you know I'm never lacking. Gotta do with that stuff in traffic. Water on my paddock. In automatic, I drink water when I'm fasting. Use a hands, on me and I can't have it. Boy, I'm far from average. Better wait your turn, better get it.
Every time I'm gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know they'd be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I'm gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. Tryna spend the whole M on some clothes. Got up on this, I sold out the show. Got like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my. I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time with you.
Cause I can.
You're on air.
I know.
We gonna Friday. We're gonna go to the Friday. Shit.